sensitive to the spirituality, to the spiritual needs of others, to the presence of Krishna in all circumstances. We're callous to the ups and downs of this material world. They just don't freak us out so much. We don't get so disturbed. We recognize that this world is just a place of dualities, of happiness and failure, success and failure, happiness and stress. And the hits keep coming. Year after year in Krishna consciousness, the things that happen just go on and on and on in the material world. The measure of our spiritual advancement is not how beautifully things externally, but how well we are dealing with the inevitable setbacks in our lives. As Brahmins, we should never be disturbed by minor inconveniences, by minor offenses of others, by minor disagreements with others. These things should just roll off our back like water off a duck's back. This is possible when we are remembering that Krishna is present at every moment, and the mayas and the material disturbances are present. Where is our attention going? The disturbances are there to try to knock us off our meditation. So if our determination is there, focused on Krishna, the disturbances are digestible. When your mind is no longer disturbed by the flowery language of the Vedas, and when it remains fixed in the trance of self-realization, then you will have attained to the divine consciousness, to Brahminical consciousness. This is such a heavy statement because the flowery words of the Vedas are Shruti, that word is used here, Shruti, Vipratipana, not being influenced by the Vedas. But the Vedas are our guide, the Vedas are our scriptures. What does this mean? What this means is that the Vedas are meant for dealing with the modes of material nature, navigating our consciousness to the point of becoming Brahmins. But when we hit the platform of Sattvagun, the characteristic of a Brahmin, we should go beyond even the sense of this is my Vedic responsibility. The essence of the Vedas is to serve Krishna and please Krishna in all circumstances. This is the Brahman. This is the GPS for us. What does Krishna want in this circumstance? What can please Krishna best in this circumstance? Okay. And we know what doesn't please Krishna is getting in little arguments with devotees. So how do we avoid, for example, if somebody does something or says something that disturbs us? Somebody's here? How do we avoid reacting? The answer to that is to remember, first of all, that our focus is on Krishna's pleasure. And our second priority is dealing with our responsibilities as described in the Vedic manual, as you can say. Okay. So, keeping focused on Krishna means that even in the situations where there's a lot of disturbances, a Brahmin should not be disturbed. Arjuna asks, what are the symptoms of one whose consciousness is thus merged in transcendence? How does he speak? What is his language? How does he sit? How does he walk? Krishna says, Prajahati yudhakam sarvapatma. When a person gives up all varieties of desire for sense gratification, and which arise from mental concoction, and his mind, thus purified, finds satisfaction in the self alone, then he is said to be in pure transcendental consciousness. So this key is very important for Viśakha and everybody, that our mind is finding satisfaction in our own internal meditation on Krishna. So to be able to distinguish between that happiness and the happiness created by mental fabrications, that's the quality of a Brahmin. Today's an initiation. You don't have to be perfect, but we should know that's where we're heading, to the point where we're not disturbed so heavily, so easily by things. Practically speaking, what this means is that before we react to situations in the material world, pleasant and unpleasant, we get information, we take the time to see the whole picture. There was a beautiful story by a self-help author years ago. He was describing how he was on the subway, and there was a man sitting next to him with 3 or 4 very rambunctious children. And the children are running around and screaming and creating a disturbance, and the man just kind of seemed oblivious. So this writer sitting next to him finally said, "Did you do something to control your children?" And so the man said, "Yeah, I'm sorry. We just came from the hospital. Their mother just died. And I'm just kind of not with it." So how do you think the author felt, right? So we tend to react without getting information. So before asserting ourselves, expressing our opinions, first we want to understand other people. Where is this coming from? You're upset, you're blaming me. What is causing the distress? Instead of responding, "Oh, you're blaming me? I didn't do anything wrong." See, letting our ego, our defending propensity kick in. Just, what is the matter? Try to understand. This is a Brahman. And this way the Brahman can remain peaceful in all situations by seeking out all the information possible before expressing opinions or jumping to conclusions. So people, that's the only exercise they get, is jumping to conclusions. That's a joke. Very sober audience. Try to understand before seeking to be understood. Try to see what is Krishna sending you in this situation. Nothing is happening in the life of a devotee without Krishna's sanction, right? So why is Krishna sending me this disturbance? Why is Krishna sending me this critic? Why is Krishna sending me this unwanted disruption? Why is Krishna sending me this heartbreak and agony in my life? From little things to big things. They just keep coming. And the reason is that Krishna is helping us in a very deep way be actual Brahmins. In other words, have no other focus but pleasing Krishna. And that is your taking responsibilities. People appreciate you. You've done a lot to improve the temple, the activities. Everybody is appreciative. So you're doing so much, but then again, how long is this going to last? What could come in your life next? Who knows? So what we're really here doing is serving Krishna according to our capacity with the purpose of preparing ourselves to give up everything in this material world. There's nothing in this material world which is worth staying around for, right? So as we age, our faculties diminish, we start to lose our eyesight, our hearing, our vocal capacity, our physical capacity, our joints start to stiffen. That's going to happen. Srila Prabhupada was once asked, "Can you tell me my future, Swamiji?" He said, "Yes, you will grow old and die." So, this step in your spiritual life is indicating that, yes, now I'm fully committed to the spiritual path. Second initiation, Brahminical initiation, is more intense in a way than first initiation. First initiation is a huge step. And second initiation means like your bags are packed to go back to God. Whatever else may happen in this life, this is your destination. So, one who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a sage of steady mind. In the material world, see, you do so much management that nobody can even do anything without asking you.
Yes. Haribo! Haribo!
So, but can we give Viśakha a break for a minute? In the material world, one who is unaffected by whatever good or evil one may obtain, neither praising it nor despising it, is firmly fixed perfect knowledge. Brahman means you know how to keep cool, not react even when there's cause for provocation. Brahman means that nothing knocks you off your meditation on Krishna. Brahman means that nothing in this world is worth distracting ourselves from our Krishna conscious position. Doesn't mean that we don't deal with things and disturbances. And as I mentioned, doesn't mean that disturbances won't come. It is amazing. It is amazing how surgically Krishna can cut our attachments. Whatever they are, right where they are, he puts the scalpel. And it hurts. But it's like going to the dentist. Like we're teaching Krishna consciousness because we're willing to accept a little pain now in order to avoid a lot of pain later. Dentist is very uncomfortable. Nobody goes to the dentist for fun on their day off. But we go and we know we're going to suffer a little bit. We're going to pay something because if we don't go, it's going to be much worse. We won't be able to function. So this is life in the material world that we're going to go through. We know there's going to be pain. We know there's going to be obstacles. We know there's going to be upsets. So being a Brahmin means my expectations of happiness in this material world have just lowered considerably. I'm not here to try to enjoy this place. I'm not here to try to be happy in material ways. My happiness will come from my meditation on Brahman, on Krishna. Krishna gives us knowledge, remembrance, and forgetfulness, intelligence. It all comes from Him. So when we're in some kind of a mental state, we recognize this is coming from Krishna. What is Krishna trying to tell me? If we can just learn not to react and to give ourselves time to process things, we will be Brahmins. If we can just learn to always speak respectfully to other people, even when they're jerks. Then we'll be Brahmins. When we can experience setbacks that are absolutely bewildering and cause us to obsess practically and suffer, and still persist with our spiritual practices as our shelter, then we'll be Brahmins. And when we can actually do these things and then share that wisdom and realization with others, we'll be Brahmins. So today is your initiation, your beginning on this stage of your spiritual journey, this postgraduate study, you can say, from first initiation. And again, as Jayanti said, everybody please give your blessings to Viśakha. This is not an easy thing to do properly. And give her your blessings, and also have patience with her in case she stumbles now and again. That's part of initiating anything, isn't it? We make mistakes, we learn from the mistakes, we move on. This again is a Brahmin. I make a mistake, I don't obsess about it, I don't lament about it, I recognize it, okay, moving forward. Okay? Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. I'd like to ask my good friend Baba Maharaj now, who is one of the most Brahminical people I have ever met, to share some of his insights on Brahminical life.
Hare Krishna. Om Adhyana Manasya Sam 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 Shakshutmanidam Yama Prasma Yishkopena Nama Viśakha Krishna Namaste Saraswati Gautam Vachami Nirshesha Srimani Vaskachami. Thank you, Prabhupada, to ask me to speak. Thank you, Prabhupada. 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 Thank the spiritual platform is Brahma Buddha. It's not lamenting, not hankering for anything in this world anymore. When we chant Hare Krishna mantra many times, our mind goes to lamentation or anger goes to the past and for the future, and we lose the present. The Brahman is in the present, Pashanatma. And that's a very high platform. When the spiritual master sees the disciple has the ability to start to develop these qualities, he arrives second initiation. It's the beginning of developing these qualities that my spiritual master Bhakti Charanai instructed me, and I think that's a very meaningful instruction. Whatever happens in your life, good or bad, accept it as the mercy of Krishna and don't be disturbed. Feel Krishna's mercy and that is a very deep instruction, which is in line with Srimad Bhagavatam, Tatinam Pamras, and so on. And it's a challenge to apply it in our lives. But if we have a strict sadhana as a Brahman, we should keep the example. And having a strict sadhana, strictly following that we are chanting, do every day 4 things. The Brahman has to do these 4 things. Chanting for the rules and regulations, do service, and hear the Bhagavatam, hear every day, because a Brahman is clean, gives the example, for others, and therefore also not hearing every day the Bhagavatams. It's very important that, because the Brahman is also a teacher, must know the essence of the philosophy and how to explain it properly. In the Brahminical culture, the Brahman is the teacher of everyone and the example of everyone. Is clean. So, as last comment, I want to say that I traveled many years with Brahmacharya Prahlad, and he gave, I was many times there when he gave second initiation. And he said, now you are a Brahman and you have a new service, because Krishna eats to the mouth of the Brahmans. You have now to eat on behalf of Krishna. Hare Krishna, Jai Prabhupada.
You're welcome, Ms. Raj. Okay,
You can keep the mic right now.
okay.
Yeah, so it's easy for you.
Has some other devotees would like to say a few words?
So many. Everybody wanted to speak, so I want to be mindful. So with that, I really appreciate everyone coming out and everything. I'll actually start with Prabhu. He's the main devotee as well, and he's part of Bhakti Academy, and he's such an amazing devotee, so I'll pass the mic.
And please, everyone, please take lots of photos. I don't see anybody's camera.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Thank you, Mataji, for this opportunity. First thing I would like to say is congratulations on your big day. We have been looking forward to it. I remember when one of my first days when I wanted to live in ashram, I walked in, it's been 2 years ago almost, maybe 1 year, 9 months. And I just walked in and asked Viśakha Prabhu, I would like to stay in ashram. She did not know me back then, but the way she received that, oh yes, definitely. That's her mood. no matter who comes to her, whether it's first time or 10th time or 100th time, she approaches everyone with a very unbiased view and helps them accept like this is Krishna's house. Second thing is, I've seen the academy grow to such a big family now and taken up so many responsibilities. Most of the credit I know goes to a lot of people, but it goes to Viśakha to keep everyone group together like a and in last few months since she joined Temple Council, her responsibilities have even increased further, and I've seen that how she has taken up responsibilities like Srila Prabhupada's team, Rath Yatra, Toronto podcast. I know Venkatesh Prabhu once, I don't know if he's here. I had this idea of starting a podcast 1 year ago, but I never improvised on it. But then Viśakha Prabhu, as soon as the idea came to her, she just did not think about it. She made it happen along with the team. So that's Viśakha Prabhu for you. She manages thousands of things together at the same time. So I'll stop there. There's a lot of things to say, but congratulations once again, and thank you for keeping us together as a family.
Thank you, Shram. That was one of the sweetest things. I'll be calling on another Prabhu, and then just 2 months, please. That's really nice. So.
Hare Krishna. So, like Prabhu said, we all are incredibly happy for Viśakha Prabhu for her ascension to the next level and having the bags ready to go back to Lord, like Prabhu said. So, Viśakha Prabhu is someone who has great experience in terms of managing so many things that are on her plate, different projects and different people as well. She has incredible people skills. She knows how to connect with everyone, how to have that level of empathy and compassion that Rupa always emphasized on. So she's always been demonstrating these wonderful qualities right before the initiation as well. And now it's just a formal thing that's going on. So very happy for you. All the very best.
Thank you. I know there's many devotees that would love to speak. Viśakha, just say thank you. Spontaneous. Love the service.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Even this one very, so thank you so much, Manoj, for this amazing lecture that you gave, and it does give us an instruction of what we're supposed to be following. The only thing I can say is that when we come in this position, we do nothing but represent the teachings of our Guru and the entire Parampara system. And I just hope for that prayer for myself and yourself that we are able to represent the entire Parampara as well as our previous acharyas have been able to do, and we will progress in that place.
Viśakha asked if I would like to say a few things, but he certainly did. Actually, I'll keep it very short. This morning I was actually thinking about, in the Bhagavad Gita, the story of the sparrow. When the sparrow was in such distress, and he called for God, and he sent, his wonderful devotee to actually come and help. So Viśakha, my advice to you is that you are never alone. On your journey. Right now we have a small team, a small family. The whole temple, the whole community, the whole is right beside you, supporting you. So never feel like you're alone as a sparrow. I'm always by your side, sister. So I want to definitely bless you. I'm very inspired, encouraged, and appreciated. Always by you. Yeah. So the last speaker we have is Mother Meenakshi, so she's a
Hare Krishna, Namo Shivaya Krishna Prasthayatane, Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tiname, Namaste Saraswati Devi, Gauravani Pracharine, Nirvisesha, Sunyavati, Prasthayate Satarane. Well, Viśakha, I have known you since you first entered this temple, Srila Prabhupada's house, Sri Srila Kirchner Gopinath's home. And since that moment, there was a glow about you. You were different from others. And you have taken that first step and continue to take steps towards Krishna. Now, with this Brahman initiation, you are taking that final, most important step. And it is important because it means that you are even more committed, more dedicated to Lord Chaitanya's movement, to Srila Prabhupada's mission. And it is important that you take that sincerely, that you take that in your heart and never take a step back, right? So this is a process to serve Guru and Gauranga, to expand this movement. And everyone that gets initiated in this movement actually proceeds in that way and helps grow Srila Prabhupada's movement. So we wish you very well in this journey, and I'm sure you will do very well. You know, you can only continue going forward, and all blessings, not only on behalf of everyone here, but on behalf of the whole community in ISKCON Toronto and worldwide. Okay, Hare Krishna, all blessings. Congratulations.
One more person.
I'm so sorry, there was one more person. I do apologize. We definitely have in one more Dasi is actually your Viśakha's mentor, so definitely that's all thank you.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to all of a sudden. Just put me on the spot. No problem. It's an opportunity to glorify the devotees. So I'm very thankful for this opportunity. First of all, speaking, I've been known Viśakha Mataji for quite a long time now, ever since she's been here. And one wonderful quality that I'd really like to mention about this devotee is she's very bold in expressing her thoughts, and even if she has any questions, it doesn't matter what kind of questions or what she has faced in her life, she has been very bold in putting it on to reaching out to as many people as possible to get the right answer. And she feels satisfied with that, and then she takes a step forward and focused towards Krishna consciousness. She's really in the path of the Acharyas showing, and she's a real modern example for us, for the community over here, who's able to really give up so many of her things and take up Krishna conscious food. And all this, she owes this to her spiritual master who's really guiding her. Thank you so much. Wishing you very much in this path. All the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So best for last, the most important person in this world. There are stresses, but there are also joys. One of the great joys of Viśakha's life is to have a wonderful partner in the Grihastha ashram. So I'd like to ask Viśakha to say a few words.
Viśakha, I'm really happy you're receiving second initiation today. I remember when we first met, it was during COVID, and I was talking about love to Viśakha, and at that time I saw her strong enthusiasm for spirituality. She was asking deep, penetrating questions about how she can enhance Krishna consciousness. And shortly after, she took Prabhupada Lalita, and she heard the pastime of Prabhupada when he was sword by a bull, and it really touched her heart and said, how can I help Srila Prabhupada in this movement? And shortly after, she moved into the ashram, took this on, giving up other material things, and seeing how she progressed in her life, taking on the role of ashram leader, temple coordinator, council member, mentor, almost a motherly person to all the ashram devotees here. That's what attracted me to Viśakha, seeing her steadfastness, her dedication to spirituality, and that's the type of person I want to be in Grihastha life. So I'm really happy that you're taking on this next step in your life. I want to support you in as many ways as possible to serve collectively to Srila Prabhupada's mission. And all the devotees
मुखं सुमस्वपबाहु कामो रूपादौ उच्यते स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ ब्रह्मणस्समुख आसीत् बाहुराजन्न कृतः पुरोतरस्य यद्विश्यः अद्यं पुत्रो जायत स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ चन्द्रमामानस जातचक्षुः जायत मुखं विचारणं च वायु जायत स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ मध्याकाशन्तरिक्षं विष्णुदोषमवर्तता तद्धं भूमिस्तोत्रं तथा लोकाकल्पयन्ने स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ सप्तश्चरणपरिधय सप्तसङ्गकृताः देवाय यज्ञं तन्वानाः अवद्धं पुरुषं पशुं स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ यज्ञेन जिज्ञेता देवस्तानि धर्माणि प्रथमा संगतिः नामकं महिमा सत्यन्ते यत्र पूर्वे सद्य सन्ति देवाः स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ दामोदराय विद्महे लक्ष्मीवल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्णः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ दामोदराय विद्महे लक्ष्मीवल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्णः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ दामोदराय विद्महे लक्ष्मीवल्लभाय धीमहि तन्नो कृष्णः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमामः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं विष्णुवे इदं नमामः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं अच्युताय इदं नमामः ॐ स स्वाहा इदं नारायणाय इदं नमामः ॐ भूर्भुवः स स्वाहा इदमनन्ताय इदं नमामः So everybody can chant for her. So this is Om Atmanatiram Dasya Janam Janasalampaya Chakshurumikam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Swaha Idam Guruve Idam Nam Namama Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Savadantikam Swaha Idam Vencharya Idam Namama Vandeyaham Sri Guru Sri Gudavadakamalam Sri Gurum Vaishnavanam Cha Sri Rupam Sahajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Hitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadhutam Parijana Sahitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Sri Viśakha Cha Swaha Idam Guru Gauranga Radha Krishna Sarva Vaishnava Tattebhyo Idam Nam Namamah Namayam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishaya Purnamanta Bhuta Guruji, Anamanta you need to chant first. Swaha Idam Sri Guruve Nam Nam Namama Namayam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Asharta Deshatarine Swaha Idam Pratishthacharya Idam Nam Namama Namayam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Namine Sri Vaishnavi Devi Deitaya Kripatraye Krishna Sambandha Vijnana Daine Prabhave Namaha Madhurya Ujjala Premadya Sri Rupa Nuga Bhaktida Sri Gaurapurva Shakti Vigrahaya Namastute Namaste Gauravani Sri Dinamurte Dinatarine रूपानुगो विरुद्धापो सिद्धांत धांतहानिने स्वाहा इदं परं गुरुवे नमः नमो गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बरसम्भोधे पादम्बोधायते नमः स्वाहा इदं परपरागुरुवे नमः नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सच्चिदानन्दनामिने गौरशक्तिस्वरूपाय रूपानुगोपरायते स्वाहा इदं परनिष्ठगुरुवे नमः पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च ॐ श्री गौराभिभावमोमिष्टं निर्दिष्टत्सज्जनप्रियः वैष्णवो सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा इदं महागुरुवे नमः पञ्चकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च प्रतिदानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा इदं सर्ववैष्णवेभ्यो नमः नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतिष्ठे नमः स्वाहा इदं गौरायुधं नमः पञ्चरत्नात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं स्वाहा इदं पञ्चदत्तायुधं नमः नीलाचलं व्यासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रसुभद्राभ्यां जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा इदं जगन्नाथबलदेवसुभद्राभ्यां नमः हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय नमः जयतां च गौतमं नमो नन्दमते गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोजराधमोहन स्वाहा इदं सम्मानविदेववदनमोहनाय इदं नमः विद्यावृन्दावनगद्गुदमानः श्रीमद्कृष्णागारसम्मानस्तौ श्रीमद्राधाशीलवृन्ददेव पृष्ठानि विसङ्ख्यमानस्मरामि स्वाहा इदं अविभाव्ये गोविन्दाय नमः श्रीमद्व्यासप्रसारम्भे वंशीवटातलस्थितः लक्ष्मणेन समेत गोपीनाथो श्रेयस्कुलः स्वाहा इदं प्रजानादिदेवताभ्यो श्री गोपीनाथाय नमः तप्तकञ्चन गौरङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी विषभानुसुते देवी नमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा इदं श्रीराधिकाय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद स्वाहा इदं मंगलत्ताय नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद स्वाहा इदं मंगलत्ताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद स्वाहा इदं मंगलत्ताय नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधाकृष्णाभ्यां नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधाकृष्णाभ्यां नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधाकृष्ण कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णाभ्याय नमः नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं विष्णवे नमः नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वाहा इदं चित्ताय नमः नमः ओम सत् स्वाहा इदं नारायणाय नमः नमः ओम भूर्भुवः सत् स्वाहा इदं अन्नाय नमः नमः।
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117,
Hare
Hare